Yo, it's Wild 94.1. It is time for your new joint of the day today, and today I have a special guest in studio who is hand-delivering his new song, all right? This guy is a legend in the reggae world, man. When I was a kid, man, I don't want to age you, bro. I just turned 28, but... You know, it wasn't me. It was like everything when I was a kid.
Oh,
right,
bless,
G?
man, bless.
We got Shaggy in the building.
On top every time, yeah. Getting wild, baby.
Shaggy, what's been going on, man?
I'm good, man. We rocking, yo.
Yeah, man. I see you out here moving, man. You got this new record, I Need Your Love. Tell us about it.
This is a this is a new joint. This is a record that's moving like how I see wasn't me was moving. It started to do some things. You know what I mean? It's a record that we released in Europe first, and we did the video and put it out. And the first week it came out, it was over 1 million views.
Oh wow!
And it just was shot like 1 million a week all the way up, and it was just great timing because it was the same time I was doing a new joint venture with D and Shadow at Brooklyn Nights, them over there at Sony, and then we just all thought that this would be the perfect first single, so why not? Let's do it.
Now I know that in the reggae world is a world within itself. And every once in a while, guys like yourself and guys like Sean Paul, they cut through to the commercial side. With that being said, have you been pretty active musically? Because a lot of people might not have heard anything from you since.
Well, in the reggae world, they have.
Yeah, so that's what I'm asking.
Right. Yeah, because I've been constant. Once my whole situation kind of went down at MCA. MCA obviously dissolved. Right. They moved me over to a new label, and the new label was Geffen, and everybody was new and nobody knew, and they really couldn't get it together. To this day, I don't think they've even gotten it together.
I still don't think. Yeah, I think you might be right.
So at that point, I just went underground. I started doing underground dancehall, which I did a dancehall album called Intoxication, which we got nominated for a Grammy for too. And we had about 3 hit records off that in the dancehall world.
In that world, yeah.
And just kept touring, and did I just did a new reggae album with Shaggy and Sly and Robbie. Sly and Robbie, these guys are legends in the game of reggae, and great producers. And we're now nominated currently for a new Grammy also.
When you see guys like a couple years ago, Snoop Dogg tried to do the Snoop Lion thing. Now he went to Jamaica.
Yeah.
He had the documentary where he actually was in
I was there when he came down there.
And now being you are as genuine as a reggae artist as they come. You've been doing this for years. I remember Boombastic when I was I don't even want to tell you how old I was when that was popping. Yeah. But when stuff like that happens, is that do you think that's good for the reggae culture, or do you think it's? I
thought Snoop being into the reggae culture was good because it gave it some visibility. There was a lot talking about it once that happened, and I thought it was a good situation. The record itself wasn't.
It was kind of.
And it just proved that. Yeah. And I thought he did a couple of things that he could have done better, because Snoop is obviously a very talented guy, and could have made a much better reggae album, but I thought he drew for the wrong person. If I'm going to do a reggae album, I'm going for the people that make that great reggae, that real reggae.
Yeah, I mean, I know he worked a lot with Diplo, who obviously does Major Lazer.
Major Lazer, right. You know what I mean? But that's not reggae.
That's still not reggae.
You know what I mean? That's not. So if you're going to do it, get with the guys that do it. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that's one thing I thought he could have done a little different. But I was excited when he came into it, because I was like, yo, that's a good look, you know what I mean? And I thought they were going to do a lot more collaboration if they've done it almost like a collaborative reggae, much like how Damien and Nas came in.
That was such a great album. Damien and Nas album was amazing. Right. Yeah.
It was a great record. I thought he should have came in and did probably something like that, you know what I mean? Where it's okay, but I'm just going to do a couple of collabs with a couple of people. He had some of the more authentic reggae and dancehall producers. But everybody has their own creative vibe and what they want, and probably wanted the record to sound how he wanted it to sound, you know what I mean? But it really wasn't a commercial success.
So the I Need Your Love record is you got I know Mohambi. I remember I interviewed him a few years ago. He was signed to a major. I don't know if he still is.
He was signed to Interscope.
Right.
And he was a part of the Red One team.
Real nice guy. Looks like he'd be in the NBA. He looks like he played for the Spurs. I told him.
Yeah. He's Congolese. actually. He's an African. Yeah, so.
Tell us about the song. Tell us about, is there a project this is attached to?
Well,
what's coming up for Shaggy?
You know, obviously I've been doing these underground stuff and had no intention. I've been touring and doing well. Everybody look at my Instagram at The Real Shaggy. You'll look at it and see that I've been very busy.
Right.
You know, there's not been a slowdown for me. Around the world, even on the European side, we've had a couple of big major hits.
Right.
The UEFA Cup, record, Feel the Rush. I did I Wanna with Bob Sinclair, and also we did Fired Up with Pitbull. So
I remember that. Right.
We were doing a lot. We did a lot of things overseas that worked for us.
Yeah.
So the touring side of it was great. And then when D came to me and says, "Well, we're a new joint venture. We want to do it with you," and rah rah. I thought about really coming back into this whole radio game thing and whatnot, but
it's a whole other monster, man.
Yeah, it's but it's not anything I'm not used to.
Right.
I've done it for years, But the record felt right, the vibe felt right, and I had to change management too, and the management felt right, and so we're gonna do, we're doing a single right now, and we're gonna probably go into the album also, and it's about this joint venture with us, with Ranch and Brooklyn Nights, and getting new artists and
I see. Is that a wedding ring you're wearing there? So you're married.
I'm in, bro.
Oh, you're in. You're locked down.
Yeah.
I'm asking because I always see on World Star. I've never been to it. Actually, I take that back. I went to an actual. I'm a West Coast guy, so we don't have real reggae parties on the West Coast.
Oh, yeah.
So I went to.
When I go to that real one now.
When I was out in New York for Sin, we went to somewhere in Brooklyn, and it was like crazy.
Fire Sundays.
I think it was on a Sunday.
Fire Sundays. Yeah.
So but I'm just curious because I always see on World Star these dance hall parties, man. The dancing is like the most aggressive. You
mean when they start jumping off buildings on top?
And just the dry humping is and then bam! Dagger. What is that called?
That's something that hurts your groin, bro.
That's something else, my G. That's something else.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt your groin, bro. No, I mean, it's a different culture.
Right.
So you have the culture where there's your uptown crowd, and then there's your downtown Garrison crowd, and some of the Garrison crowds, they go in with the daggering and all of that.
That's called daggering.
Daggering.
Rightfully.
Right,
rightfully so.
Yes.
Daggering.
Yeah, daggering.
Daggers of a JJ.
Yeah.
Well, yo, Shaggy, we appreciate you checking in. One more time, tell everybody where they can follow you on IG.
I want you to, you can hit me up on Instagram at The Real Shaggy. That's at DI Real Shaggy. The record is called I Need Your Love. Right? That's hashtag I Need Your Love. Every time you hear it, Shazam it, because we're loving it.
Yeah, get him on the Shazam charts, and it's on iTunes, right?
It's on iTunes, available on iTunes. Go grab it and enjoy it, because it's a summer record and it feels that good.
I have one more question coming from the out of touch white guy, who happens to be a fan of the movie Shotas, by the way.
Shotas, right?
What does bumbleclot mean, and is it a cuss word?
Oh yeah, it is a cuss word.
So you can't say bumbleclot. I mean, we could say bumbleclot right now.
Well, you could say it because but I'm sure if there's any Jamaican.
But what is a slight what is the translation for bumbleclot?
It is a curse
like
word.
Like
you'd say that.
Stop your blood clot crying.
Right, and blood clot it's kind of the same thing.
Same thing. Okay. Yeah. All right, well, there you go. Now I know not to say that when I go to the
Which you just did.
Which I just did. It's okay. But yo, Shaggy, follow him. Let's hit this new record. It's called I Need Your Love. Your new joint of the day. Appreciate you coming in, man.
All good, man. Bless.
It's Wild 94.1.